right now sit down and play a game of Mutant Overthrow. Right now on Kickstarter we have a campaign going, so we thought, you know, hey, if we're going to make a campaign about a game, we should at least explain how to play it. So I'm going to play with my good buddy Sean here of many years already, I think, and we're going to try to play a game of Mutant Overthrow. So as you can see, none of these miniatures are ours. The cards are ours, but they're really subject to change. So again, that's why we're on Kickstarter, because we need to get the funds to make our own miniatures, which are in the works. So, we're going to play a squad level game on one board. As you see, we have this game board here, and you can play this game on multiple game boards, so there's a lot of them. You can play without the boards if you want. But we're going to play just on one board, a squad level game, which means a very small amount of miniatures, so we can have a nice, quick, fun game, get in there and get the action. But first, we have to build our armies. That's the first thing. So first, Sean, let's roll to see who gets which army. I want the mutants, so whoever rolls higher gets to pick army.
I roll 18.
You 18. Which one do you want?
I picked the mutants.
I want the mutants.
Yeah, all right. Because you've been talking about the mutants for a long time. You think that they're awesome and kind of like their looks. You know.
Well, see, the thing is, maybe I've just jinxed it because in the playtesting, the mutants have done very well, and our poor Russian army of the future, of the doomed future, has not been doing too well in the test. But we'll see. So the first thing we do is when we play squad level, we get this. These are our hero models. So we get 4 hero models that have special abilities. These are my guys called the Bogatirs. He has the Biesi, which are evil mutants, right? So we won't get too much into the plot right now. So these are our 4 guys. And the first thing we have to do is give each guy 1 primary weapon. As you can see here, here's a primary weapon.
So I can pick whichever I want?
Yeah, you can pick whichever weapon you want. You give each guy 2, 1 primary and 1 secondary. I just have weapons because we have normal guys. Sean's guys, they have weapons and special powers. However, my guys, although they are in the evil future and they are big cyborgs, unfortunately they don't really have any sort of psychic crazy powers. They just have weapons. So.
For my first guy, I pick a rocket launcher as a primary weapon, and finally a flame shot as a secondary weapon, which is a template weapon. You know, pretty straightforward here.
We have special powers. So my hero models, the Bogatirs, the cyborg heroes of Russia's future, what do they have? Well, first off, they have very high armor, and they're very tough. They do more damage in hand-to-hand combat. But what they have that's maybe the best is, much like Master Chief in Halo, they have shields. So they essentially have 1 wound that is regenerating. So they get their shields knocked down, and then after the shields are knocked down, you have to wound them again to kill them. But if you ignore them too long, their shields come back. What his guys have is the ability where if one of their allies is within a few squares of them, they take a wound, the ally can actually take the wound for them. And in this army has very large squads of men, so that is a very good method of survival. So they can keep their guys with the big powerful magic powers alive by sacrificing their crappy units. Yeah, right. I'm all set here, we get rid of that. And now we randomly, and you could, of course, you could customize this deck. These cards here, your weapons, you could customize that in the future when there are more cards, but for now these are the basic cards. So now we grab our upgrades deck, Sean, and we shuffle them.
Okay.
And I will draw 4 cards for you, and you draw 4 cards for me. So, I got one, for example. We have different stats like shooting, which is shooting with direct weapons, lobbing, which is with explosive and indirect weapons, and shank, which is hand-to-hand combat. So I can give one of my guys a bonus of either lob or shank. I will make this guy shoot with the rocket launcher even better. This makes this guy can shoot faster. Yeah, I'll give it to this guy with the shotgun so he can do more shotgun shooting. And now we no longer need our upgrade cards, so we put them over here. And so we have our hero model set. They have upgrades, they have equipment, and now we pick 2 support units. Of course, in the game, hopefully, if the game becomes successful, there will be a lot of support units. But right now, we only have 3 cards. So, for example, I have this mini tank, which is like a semi-autonomous kind of drone tank, infantry with shotguns, and infantry with assault rifles.
Well, for me, it's also pretty straightforward. I got these 2 squads of these nondescript grunts called shorts.
Mutant grunts.
Yeah, one squad has assault rifles, the other one has submachine guns. Well, assault rifles are cool in terms that they can deal a lot of damage if you're lucky, but submachine guns, on the other hand, just dish out a lot more shots, twice as number of shots. And finally, I got my super evil monster Clawbawk.
We're going to play a scenario that's called Assault. So what Assault is one of us is going to defend a gate, a doorway. Who knows what's on the other side of the doorway? Maybe a secret science experiment. Maybe our innocent women and children that we have to protect from mutants. Who knows? But one side has to get to the door, push the button, open it, and then go through. So we'll each roll a d20, and whoever rolls highest will get to pick to either attack or defend.
Hey man, I'm winning again. 18 twice in a row.
18. Would you like to attack or defend?
I would like to defend.
Defend, all right. So now we will put down 4 plus a d3 in pieces of terrain.
Okay.
2. So that's 6 pieces of terrain. We got to go with the bridge thing.
Okay.
Everyone loves the tower. And maybe some other random buildings.
Get out of the way for now. Where's my gate?
Your gate gets placed last.
Oh, I see.
And so that's the thing is, so the gate is, so you place terrain now, we'll take turns putting down pieces of terrain, and then you will get to place the gate.
So since you picked your army first, I guess you get to pick your terrain first.
I haven't really thought of that in the rules yet, because it kind of doesn't matter, but you know what, why not? We'll put the tower in the dead middle, and of course we have the ammo crate, because in this game you can run out of ammo. We should always start with putting the ammo crate somewhere near the exact middle. So anyways, here is your gate, which I have to walk over to, use one action to push a button on the door, touching the door bar to escape. So, okay. So, the offense takes their turn first, always, in this scenario.
So you go first.
So, which is sort of a disadvantage because I have nothing to shoot at. To make the game easier, in a lot of games there's deployment, but we just thought, hey, why not just run on the board, so that way it's faster. So anyways, the main thing is that in this game, the key emphasis is that you have 3 actions. Every guy has 3 actions, which you can use however you want. You can maybe move 3 times, shoot 3 times, move once, shoot twice, move once, shoot once, then wait for something to come around the corner, and so on. So I'm going to take this first guy, the guy, my hero model, who has the rocket launcher, and I'm going to move him on the board. Moving is very simple. Since we have squares on the board, we just look at his card, his hero model card. It has movement 4. So that means I can move 4 squares. So I'll move once. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just that simple. I'll move a second time. 1, 2, 3. I don't want to move my full distance. I want to stay nice and safe where I can't be hit. And I'll wait. And I'm going to have my big squad of guys who have the assault rifles are all going to go 1, 2, 3. They only move 3. Most things in the game move 3. Just the Bogateers have super physical strength, so they can go faster. 1, 2, 3. And he'll use his 3rd action. So anyways, there we go. That was on your first turn, you're pretty much always going to be just moving. So anyways, now it is Sean's turn. His turn, turn 1. And we're going to play 7 turns.
Okay.
All the single board scenarios are always 7 turns. So in some games, it's a little bit more like of rules. Like if there's cover, this cover has a certain value. In this game, it's literally what you see. So you have to go down to the eyesight of this guy, the line of sight, and literally see. However, we'll put a chart in the video that shows you can only see what's in front of you. You do not have 360 vision. What's behind you, you can't see because there are sneak-up attacks. If you sneak up behind someone, you start your turn and move into hand-to-hand combat and they never saw you at any point, you get a massive, massive bonus to your sneak attack. So I can see everything except over here. These squares I can't see. These little games at squad level, there's no squad coherency. So you can divide them, but the main thing is, for these guys to be able to sacrifice themselves for your hero model, they must be within 1 move distance, which is 3 squares.
Oh, okay, I see.
So if this guy goes off on his own and gets shot, he can't get the sacrifice. In this game we do have pre-measuring, so you have 2 flamer templates. If you're facing 90 degrees, you have this.
Yeah.
And if you're facing 45 degrees, you have like this. So my guy has to make a brains check. What does that mean? He'd take his brain statistic, which is +2, and I need an 11 or better. If I get the 11 or better, I can shoot at this guy. If not, I wasted the waiting action. I do. So the waiting action was successful, and now I can shoot.
What weapon does he have?
He has the machine gun, so he has a lot. He has lots of shots.
Okay.
Now the color book is a giant model, so that means you basically in shooting giant models, you hit them on a 9 or better. A normal model standing out in the middle of nowhere, you hit them on an 11 or better. A model with a little bit of cover, you hit them on a 13 or better. And a model with a lot of cover, you can only hit them on a 15 or better. So the color book here, I can hit them on a 9 or better, which is very good because I have shooting at +2. So I add 2 to all of these dice. So what's shooting again, to show, we have our chart here, is you take, for shooting, take your D20, you add or subtract your bonus from your guy's sheet, which is from your +2. You add or subtract a bonus for range. We'll deal with range later. Currently there's no bonus because I'm shooting long range. And we roll. Crap. 1 hit.
1 hit. That's it.
1 hit. And now I have to roll to hurt him. Assault rifles do +2 damage, so I add this die and I add 2 to it. 10. I doubt you have armor. So what is your armor?
13 plus.
13. So I needed a 13 or better to wound him. I failed.
It didn't work out.
I failed.
I'm sorry.
So, except I forgot to mention that certain weapons like the rocket launcher and my machine gun, which may have actually altered the tournament. No, actually wouldn't have. They are heavy, so they reduce your move by 1. So I have 2 guys that are at -1 move, and this guy is a little slower, so now he moves 2.
So,
but the rocket launcher is sweet, and it can destroy terrain. It can destroy terrain. So.
Okay. 1, 2. That's it. That's all you can move. Okay.
But rocket launcher is worth it. it's so worth it.
I bet. Can I like enter the board and take a shot?
Yeah, you can. You could go move on the board, first action, second action, take a shot.
Okay. Can you see what's the explosion going to be like for it?
The explosion template has vanished off the face of the earth. However, I can tell you exactly what it looks like. Sorry, this is a little bit of unprofessionalism on my part. The square you hit and all the surrounding squares take full damage. That means you roll a d20 plus the damage bonus of the die. The next squares around that take half the damage bonus and the full d20 roll, which can be a lot actually. So it's very, very deadly. So it basically hits one zone of the table, and that's why it's worth it to take it.
Okay, I'm entering the board and I'm taking a shot right here.
Oh, well, you have to target somebody.
Somebody. Oh,
yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. You have to shoot. You have to shoot at somebody. But can you see somebody? You might be able to.
Hold on.
Maybe him.
Actually, yeah, I can see that guy. Yeah. That guy, and this guy, both.
Both.
But this one's not in cover for me.
Yeah.
This one's not in cover. This one's in cover.
Yeah,
so I'm going to shoot at the guy not in cover.
Good choice. Good choice. Because if you shot at the guy in cover, it's probably heavy cover, 15 or better. This is only 11 or better.
Yeah.
So you then roll a d20.
Yep.
First off, it's long range. What's your long range?
Yep.
Minus 4. So 17 minus 4, and what's your guy's lob statistic? 0. Guess what? You hit. Wow, that sucks for me.
I know.
That was
that guy.
This guy.
He was right here.
He takes full damage.
Full damage as well as.
And every other guy then takes the half damage, which sounds bad, but it's only half the bonus. So first, roll for this guy at full damage.
Okay, and damage for this thing is plus 8.
8.
Oh, what's his armor?
His armor should be 13 or better.
That's a wound, man.
Oh, that guy explodes, and there's
dead.
nothing. Yeah, there's nothing left. Now you'll roll twice for these 2 infantrymen.
All right.
So that's
first guy
plus 4. It's half.
Okay.
It's a die 20 plus 4. Oh that's both.
That's both. Yep. Oh,
and
wow,
there she goes.
Okay. And what about this guy? He takes nothing.
Yeah, he does. He takes. He's
half of that. I'm sorry. That's nothing. That's nothing. Even plus 8. That's plus 4 because it's half.
Yeah.
Half the range of the thing. Okay.
Here's a good example of range. So you see these zones? How we have the boards blocked off into all these like boxes, but we have these zones of 5 by 5. So the zone I'm in and the adjacent zones are all close range. So if your guy would have walked into close range, I would have had to take the shot. He did walk into my long range, and now I have the choice of taking the shot, and I'm going to choose to take the shot, actually.
Okay. So wait, so your zone and adjacent zones are close range. This would be medium range for you.
There's only close and long.
Oh, close and long, I see.
Yeah.
So what happened is, he scored a critical on me with a shotgun blast all the way from there towards my guy here. One important thing, Tim corrected me here in the rules a little, so movement action is not a 1 squared. Movement action corresponds to your movement statistic here. So for me it's like 3. And so this guy, with the rocket launcher that previously killed these 3 guys, he moved only 1 square, but he could actually move 2, so he's going to do exactly that.
Because the bigger heavy weapons, like the rocket launcher and the machine gun, they're awesome, but they make you move more slowly. So they only move 2 instead of their normal 3.
So when this guy enters on 3, so he spends 1 action on movement, so 1, 2, 3.
So I hit him with a critical hit on the shotgun. I rolled a 20 to hit. So I rolled 2d20, but 2d20 minus 2. 17 and 2 is 19, minus 2 again is 17, and I doubt your guy has armor 17. So
he's got armor 13.
13. And he has no one around him to use the sacrifice ability, so I got him.
You killed him, that's it.
That's it.
1 wound.
1 wound. They're 1 wound guys.
Now I'm going to spend 2 shots on this guy. I'm going to use, so let me see my penetration shot. Long range is
fantastic.
nothing. So I'm gonna try penetration shot first, right?
Yeah.
And what do you think? Since I have a dealer's gentleman and bolt action rifle, and a penetration shot. Which would you use for?
I would go with the, for the first, I would try the penetration shot.
That's what I thought.
Because it basically negates cover. So this guy, he can actually send an energy blast from his hand and sense where my guy is through the cover. So you roll the hit on an 11 or better.
Yep.
And I see it's a long range shot because your guy's in this zone. Here's the next zone, and further out is long range.
Yep.
So it's just a straight roll. If you hit, you hit. It's also powerful. Does he hit? No.
No. Well, anyway.
But you can now try
bolt action
rifle.
So you can only fire one weapon per turn. I mean, one
per action.
One weapon per action. I can use the penetration shot again.
No, because it has rate of fire R.
Oh, R.
So, for example, if you have a weapon like the rocket launcher, has rate of fire R here. That means that when you shoot it,
you have to reload it.
You have to reload it with your next action. However, the psychic abilities are different. You're reloading that with your mind. So that means you can shoot a normal gun while your brain is recharging.
Yeah.
So you can't shoot that.
So I'm shooting a normal gun, which is a bolt action rifle, and I have a Devilish Gentleman. So what it does is his gold shoot weapons.
Yes, he has gold weapons.
Yeah. do damage, and once per turn he may blind a model shooting at him, forcing them to re-roll to hit. Essentially, he blinds them with his bling.
Yes.
Okay, so he's like, his weapons are so shiny.
Well, yeah, these guys are part of sort of a weird, sick religion where they have to show off how cool they are the higher up the chain they are. So he has a gold bolt-action rifle from World War I. How'd that happen? Who knows? And if you hit, you get a bonus +2 damage, which could make it a very deadly weapon. 9, probably not, if you need to hit on a 15. So
I'm gonna take my chances here. 1, 2, 3. Here I am.
Oh boy.
And there goes the homing shot.
Okay.
On this guy.
Now, where the homing shot works is you roll a d6 and you add your brains to that, and that's the distance that it goes.
Okay.
So the thing is, right now you have brains +1, if I remember correctly. So the farthest you could go is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the farthest you could go right now. So,
with this shot.
With this shot. But it stays there, and on your next turn, it will continue to move and continue to follow me. Okay. Unless I can shoot it on a 15 or better.
Okay.
4. So that means 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I assume you want it to go like that, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Towards you here.
Towards me.
And so finally, shotgun. He has a kilometer sight. Okay.
Yeah.
So these guys move 3 per turn.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Second action, and then. Okay. So, but I see him, so I'm going to shoot him.
Please
instead
do.
Of waiting. So. And I have submachine guns. So 2 shots.
2 shots. I'm in heavy cover. 19 minus 2 is 17. You hit me.
That's a hit.
My guy automatically loses the waiting action because he was hit.
Now I'm trying to damage you.
Yes. Oh my god.
And I
shields go down. You can shoot, like, say there's a line of sight and your guy's actually providing cover. You take the risk. If you hit, you hit. If you miss, you hit your own guy. But in that instance, it's total blockage if you're standing directly behind your own guy, so you couldn't see anything.
So that's it. That's my turn for me, and there you go.
My turn 2.
So can I recharge the shields in any way? No.
Well, yeah, the shields, at the start of your turn, you remove, every time your turn starts, you remove 1 shield counter. You should have 2 right now. Oh boy. So, let's take, I gotta deal with the color bulk, because if it gets to me, it's game over. This is number 2, he has the machine gun, so we gotta shoot the color bulk. So, machine gun, 2 hits.
Oh wow.
Okay. Can I get a crazy damage?
Nope.
No, nothing. Well, it's +2 is 10. Does 10 hurt it?
No, 13 plus. 13 plus.
Okay, that was my first action. Second action. 2 hits.
2 hits.
Do either of them wound? Oh my god, no. Third action.
Oh.
18 and 16 both hits.
2 hits, yep.
Do I wound? A 20.
Yeah, that's a critical.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, it's a critical, so it's 20 plus 2 makes 21 or over, and 21 or over kills anything in 1 hit.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we're doing the rocket launcher.
Yeah.
The rocket launcher uses our lob statistic. The Bogatyrs have +2 lob, so that's +2. I have another +2 lob from this card, so that's +4. But the rocket launcher is -4. So we go back to an even roll. But you're in light cover, so I need a 13 or more.
And
19. I hit.
Hey, you hit.
So
now you got a damage.
the guys who's hit, and this guy in the next, they take D20 plus 8 because the damage of the weapon is plus 8. So it's just not rolling a 1 against them. Hit, wounds.
This is dead.
Wounds.
He's dead. Okay. Yeah. So back to my turn.
And I have one more guy.
Oh,
one final model that has yet to move. He'll take one move action, and I guess I have to shoot this guy in heavy cover because I have nothing else. First shot hits, 17. Damage. Oh my god! Oh my god! A 22. Again, this guy is wasted, and I go on
waiting.
This guy was
number 3 shotgun guy. He's dead.
Yep. So now your turn starts and things happen. The guy with shields died or not?
No.
In one of his shieldings goes away, so soon he'll have his shields back. This thing then automatically goes D6 plus your brains, which is 1. 4. 5 total. So where do you want it to go?
He can go through cover, right?
You will have to float over.
4, 5. So I obviously that's this guy.
So
it hits, and he's waiting. Yeah, it hits.
So he's waiting, but this thing isn't taking actions because waiting is you're reacting to actions. This is not an action; it's just a special game thing. So you hit me, and you do a hand grenade, which is D20 plus 6 to both of these guys.
Oh, that's very good. That's very good.
Yeah,
D20 plus 6, and I roll 17.
Yeah, you explode him with a 23, which is insane damage.
What about this guy?
The next guy.
13.
13 and 6 is 19. Oh, you explode him. 19 is also massive, massive damage. So, Sean, your homing shot, just killed these two guys, but it also hit this piece of terrain.
Now I'm going to try and damage the wall.
Yeah, you need a 21 or better plus
17 plus, yeah, it's gone.
Plus 6 is 23.
Yeah, nice.
Of course, if we were playing a little bit more professionally, there should be some like rubble that would go here, but
okay,
that's for the future of the game.
These guys are wide open for him.
Yeah.
And you can also, in very heavy cover, you can see this guy.
Yeah.
So what he's going to do is he's going to fire a missile here.
Oh, all right. Makes perfect sense.
Makes perfect sense. So, and what does he have? Raw energy for his flame shot. Flame shot template. Hey, that's template. What? How?
Oh no, the flame shot is these templates.
Oh,
is these. So you want to?
Yeah, they're useless for me right now. Okay, rocket.
So first action, rocket. Long range.
Long range.
11 plus minus 4, I think.
Yeah,
minus 4.
It's nothing.
You missed. You on your screen are going to be able to see the deviation template that we don't have. So basically, first we determine where, and then how far. 6 is this way, the way I'm looking. It's this way.
How many squares is D6, right?
If it is a close range shot, then it's 1d6. If it's a long range shot, it is 2d6.
2d6.
So it's long range, so that would be 2d6. 10 this way. My goodness.
10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7. It would have just flown off somewhere.
Yeah.
However, it can never be more than half the distance you shot. So how far did you shoot it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Half the distance, 12 is 6. So it's actually 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but that still hits nothing.
That still hits nothing. Well, anyway, second shot goes the same way.
Yeah.
Well, this is 4. That's
you wait. So first, hold on. You shot the rocket. Your second action is reloading. Do you want to just stand there and for your third and final action shoot another rocket?
Yes.
Okay, so now you roll.
Now I roll. Okay. That's a 7.
It missed, but you never know. Let's see, where did it go?
Deviation now.
Deviation. Direction 9 is this way.
Yep.
Now, again, it's 2 dice.
2 dice, but no more than 6. Again.
Yeah, but no more than 6.
So it's 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now this is interesting. It hits this guy.
Yeah.
You hit that guy for the half damage.
Yeah.
So you're
and
2 plus. Oh, it failed.
Plus
2 plus 4.
2 plus 4. Yeah.
2 plus 4. No. Well, but did it blow up this piece of terrain, which it did hit?
It did. My God, it's gone.
Oh no!
It's a shooting gallery right here. Too bad I don't have enough models for this kind of stuff anymore. But anyway, okay. Yeah. So this guy has to go 2 shots from this guy for first action.
After your first shot, if you miss me, I'm going to react to it with my waiting.
Okay.
Okay. So roll your first shot only. A 1, yes. However,
out of ammo.
Out of ammo. Now let's just say hypothetically, what if you rolled a 1 and something really good like an 18 while shooting. Well, in this game, if you're rolling multiple dice, you always resolve the highest dice to lowest. So you would get to hit with the 18, and then you would run out of ammo.
So that was his first action.
But he did take an action, and I'm going to react to it. So
cover.
So first off, I roll brains plus a d20, so that's 2 plus a d20. I rolled an 11, 13 altogether. I can react. And now I will try to, what should I do? Let's go rocket launcher. It's fun. Let's rocket time. All right. So that would be, I have a skill of +2. I have the special bonus for +2, but -4, and straight roll, 15 or better.
Oh,
20.
My God,
Critical
that's a crit.
Rocket. Okay, so the rocket hits right here. It hits only one guy and the terrain. But I roll 8 plus 2 d20.
To hurt him? Oh, yeah. He's dead.
Yeah, so
obviously.
That was...
What about the terrain? What about
24. Does the terrain get hurt? So plus...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it does. The terrain is just
obliterated, yeah.
Was gone. And like I said, there should be, we're going to make terrain that's in the like good state and in a destroyed state, but we don't have that yet. Yeah, so there will be like some rubble and stuff.
What I really like about Mutant Overthrow is that you obliterate like, you know, portions of the board entirely. Models, terrain, everything has to go, you know. So that's the kind of game we're playing.
And now it would be then my turn 4 of 7. Okay. First off, it's time
you get rid of the
I get rid of my shield.
So his shield is restored.
So anyways, I'm going to go for, you know, we play these games to have fun. Screw it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I'm going to beat you with my rifle.
Well, you know what? I was facing the wall like a dumbass. Anyway, let's see what happens.
So basically, in this, if one guy's a melee weapon and the other guy doesn't have a melee weapon, there's a -4. But neither of us have a melee weapon, so we roll our shank statistic on a die, and whoever rolls higher hits the other person.
-2 for me. What about your shanking?
0.
0. So he's inferior in melee to the soldier. They're supposed to be like, you know, evilish.
Well, the thing is, the mutants are actually kind of weak and skinny, and maybe kind of like hillbillies in a way.
Okay.
So, anyways, let's roll.
Yeah.
12. 7. Now I have the choice. So this is the interesting thing: is I have the choice to either roll damage against you, to knock you down, which if you were on like some sort of like building, I could knock you off a cliff and into lava, or I could escape hand-to-hand combat by taking a move action. I will try to hit you, but this will probably fail because hitting someone with a gun is very weak. It's damage -4. It doesn't count.
No.
It's nothing. It's, no, I totally failed, but that's okay. So now we have this guy. He has the medical kit, so he has brains +2. I need an 11 or better to heal these guys. So first, let's heal this guy.
Yes.
Does.
Oh man.
Heal the next guy.
Yes.
Does. Oh, come back, boys.
I gotta forfeit this.
Heal the third guy.
Oh,
no.
No.
You're gone forever.
Oh, finally.
This guy will, I guess, shoot at him with an assault rifle. So, first shot. Hits. Does it hurt?
He's in light cover.
Oh, still it was a 16.
Oh, God.
So, does it wound? Yes, and wounds.
Dead.
So that was his first attack, and his second action will be to go 1, 2, 3.
Well, even though you're going to get to our innocent mutant women and children, we still bless you good.
Yeah, I think we might be calling this one here.
Yeah, come on, just
1,
move
2,
in.
3. Well, the thing is, well, first action, second action. Well, I have to open the door to get to it. But anyways, maybe we'll call it because on my next turn I can literally have someone.
You'll just obliterate me. I've got only 2 guys left.
Yeah, and also it makes boring videos if we just play to like the last and everything. But as you see, this was an exciting game, and although I got lucky with my rolls to revive these guys, Sean killed a lot of my force. But the hero models stayed alive, and so that's what counts. So I want to, as someone who just played the game, do you have any questions? Because maybe some people who are watching this are thinking, guys, you sucked at explaining this. This is what thing was anything that not make sense?
Yeah, like the only thing that didn't make sense for me was the order of deployment, picking armies, you know, that kind of stuff. Like who gets to pick army first? How do you determine that? We didn't determine.
Oh well, of course.
And the thing deployment, you know.
Yeah. Well, of course, if we were playing this game normally, everyone would just sort of play the army they like. So you could have mutants versus mutants, you could have Russian soldiers versus Russian soldiers. It's just for now, we have sort of this set up for the test game, so it's just whoever rolls higher.
Yeah.
But it'll be just like a game like Warhammer, where people pick the armies they like and they bring them to play, and you know.
Yeah. Otherwise, you know, it's very straightforward. It's very fun. It's very easy to learn. It's you know, it's good to play, and it's quick. It's fast. You know.
Yeah, as you can see, we didn't have to edit that much video. So, anyways, I wanted to thank you for playing,
Thank you,
Sean.
Tim. Thank you. It was awesome.
Yeah. All right. So
buy this game. It's great.
Yes. Well, first they have to support it on Kickstarter so they can buy it. Because if our Kickstarter fails, well, no one will be buying anything. So we don't need that much money to. What we want to do is get all the printed stuff done first. All we need is a little bit of money for that. And if you guys want to be really generous and we reach some stretch goals, we'll be able to make all the cool, unique miniatures that you didn't see today.
Yep.
And we'll make a real box game for you. So thank you for your time and your attention and supporting this project. Take care.